When it comes to racing in NASCAR, every driver is doing anything they can to get a competitive advantage on the track. Some drivers are aggressive, some drivers cheat, and some drivers are just flat out smart. In this video, we're going to revisit some moments when drivers worked smarter and not harder by finding shortcuts on the racetrack. In 2022, an overtime restart would set up some final lap drama when Ross Chastain, who was scoring the 4th position, used the access road to avoid an accident. Usually when using an access road, you have to come to a complete stop before returning to the track. But with a limited amount of laps left, Chastain went through the access road, which was surprisingly faster, and came out of it in a battle for the lead.
Somebody missed the turn entirely.
3 wide, 4 wide for second. Here comes Austin Cindric. Ryan Blaney sideways in front of the field.
Side by side up front, though. Chastain, he's right there. They're going side by side through the kink.
And around goes the 1. He's able to get by the 8.
Unbelievable. Sideways, though. That's going to allow Reddick to get a run on him. Lost momentum on corner exit. A lot of dirt and debris on the tires.
Chastain went off the track. So he did that access road to get back on track. Now, the 8 of Tyler Reddick continues to fight him. Is this legal for the 1 to be up here racing right now?
Like NASCAR's trying to figure that out themselves.
Great job, guys.
Career best finish for Harrison Burton. Ross Chastain, we have been told by NASCAR, was not allowed to be in that position. He will be penalized. The 1 slowed down before he came back out onto the track. He was on the access road. He slows down before he comes back out in front.
There was an attempt in this braking zone. He's braking. All right. Then he finally says, you know what? I'm not going to go in there with these guys because we see what happens. I mean, he kind of foresaw all this action right here, not wanting to be a part of that.
Yeah, and I think he slowed down here because he had to make the corner.
If there's no access road that you can take, you can always make your own one. Well, that was the case in 1987 at Riverside when Geoff Bodine ran up upon a lap car. Dale Sr. was right behind him and decided to shortcut the corner in order to take the lead.
Well, Dale Earnhardt has gone out in front, but it has not been without incident here. Let's take a look at how he did it back in lap number 72. There you see Bodine in the 5. He gets trapped on a slow car. And as he gets trapped in the slow, Earnhardt just drives around in the dirt.
Goes through the dirt.
Let's take another look in the dirt and what happened here. Another vantage point. See the slow car, and Bodine is caught, and down to the inside goes Earnhardt in the number 3. That's a little shortcut there, and he goes out in front.
Following in his father's footsteps, Dale Jr. would pull off a similar move at Sonoma in 2013. Although he lost spots by taking the shortcut, he would avoid the wreck and do some off-roading in the process.
When you look at the guys up front today, the potential is there, and there goes Stremme around. And Dale Jr. off course as well.
Ooh. Stremme almost pulled right back across the dirt there in front of a couple of them.
But that takes a day where you're running inside the top 15, and now you drop outside the top 20, and you got debris on your tires and everything else. Josh Wise drove it in a little too hard there, Wally.
Yeah, and Earnhardt had to turn left because he had the 36 car. Looks like Gonzalez was turning left, so he had to go to the dirt.
Here's the view of Joey Logano.
You're good to stay. Watch it start to get to the right. Come on, dig. Keep digging. 27 still there.
Another pass on the grass would take place in an Xfinity Series race at Texas. Mike Skinner ran up on the number 33 of Tony Raines and had no place to go other than the grass. Skinner would complete the pass and keep on going like nothing happened.
26 got way up out of the groove. I mean, it's just that close side by side. Oh, here we go. Trouble right here in the front straightaway. 21 car got into the 33 car. And he saved it. Unbelievable. What a great drive, and the fans appreciate it, man. They're on their feet.
He and Tony Raines got together.
Started back here coming to the line. They got together, and the car started wobbling and bobbling.
And look at him. He drove back into 1 and 2, and he's still trying to pick up positions. It didn't phase him one bit, that 21 car.
You've got to see this again, folks, because I still don't believe it.
No, this is a great piece of driving. Watch these guys. They come off the corner. 26 car got out wide here. 21 got into the back of the 33. The 33 gets into the side of the 21. He goes through the grass.
Look at that. That is wrecked.
In 2023, another controversial course cut would take place at Sonoma. Tyler Reddick would lose a tire in turn 11, and since he was already past the pit lane, decided to cut the course to avoid going the full 2.5 miles on a flat tire.
Alan Gustafson, that's a great call. He might lose one more spot here, but there's still a big gap right here. This is a game changer. Somebody just shot way out of the screen. Logano. Reddick's got a flat tire.
Reddick.
Flat left front tire.
Yep.
There's a good chance that could bring out another caution because he's going to have to go all the way around the racetrack. There's nowhere else to get off.
Long ways around from there. Missed pit road entry. Oh, he's going to go around.
Wow.
That's a pretty heads-up move. I don't know. Can you do that, Larry?
I mean, I don't know if you can do it or not.
But he did.
You can do anything once. That's right.
I think that was smart on his part.
Extremely smart.
Honestly, I believe NASCAR is okay with what he just did there.
Now, Tyler Reddick and the strange path of Tyler Reddick. On further review, he is going to do a pass-through penalty down pit road for shortcutting the course.
We actually went backwards.
Doesn't surprise me.
Even though they went backwards, reverse direction, they're still going to do a pass-through.
An interesting qualifying lap would be attempted by Kyle Busch in 2010 at Talladega. He would ride the apron around the entire track in an attempt to pick up some speed.
You see lap number 1. Is he going to stay on the apron for his entire lap? It looks like it.
12 quick on lap number 1, and he stays in the gas. Is it faster on the apron? We're going to find out.
I've been dying to know. I've been dying to do that, and I'm so glad I'm going to get to watch somebody do it. He told me, we were talking earlier, he said, I'm going to qualify probably 18th. Not great. He didn't tell me that he had a different plan.
The lap would not turn out how Busch would have wanted, as he qualified in the 18th position, but did win the race in a photo finish. 2 tracks on the NASCAR schedule have been notorious for shortcuts. In 2018, NASCAR added the Charlotte Roval to the Cup Series schedule. An issue became apparent during testing at the Speedway, when drivers were able to run nearly wide open through the backstretch chicane. To cause drivers to slow down and not shortcut the corner, NASCAR put up tire barriers which turned out to be disastrous during race weekend.
Bubba Wallace with a massive hit there, Steve.
Yes, he did not have a good day yesterday, and the bad weekend continues. The difference is we were expecting to see maybe a couple spinouts for Bubba Wallace, but this is a KO. Let's take a look. He just gets loose, and he's nowhere to go.
Oh, wow.
And that's a moment that you're thankful that wall is designed to move.
Is correct. Oh, man.
Right on. Oh, my goodness.
Eric Jones, backstretch chicane, Steve.
Let me guess what he hit.
Wow.
There's a car in front of them.
Oh, took a peek there around Ryan Newman, and
there's no real estate.
Oh, man. He again. Holy Toledo.
NASCAR would move the tire barriers back and place additional rumble strips past the corner in order for drivers to avoid cutting them. A track that has been a staple on the NASCAR circuit for years is Phoenix Raceway. The triangular-shaped racetrack had a grass infield for years, but in 2011 they repaved the track and removed the grassy area in the dogleg. NASCAR drivers soon figured out that they could cut this corner and make a faster lap. The move was completely legal because drivers were still on track, and Phoenix even moved the start-finish line so that on restarts, cars would have more room to pass.
They're going to have to save about 2 laps if they're going to make it all the way to the end of the stage.
And these teams are going to be watching very closely. Eric Jones with a 2-tire stop, how that car handles if he can keep his position. They split out wide. Logano all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's challenging for the lead on the inside.
Eric Jones is not done fighting. He's on the right rear quarter panel. Logano just got clear of him.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's KKB. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video on NASCAR shortcuts. And if you did, feel free to leave some suggestions down in the comment section down below for future uploads like this one. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video.